Year 1 learners, and welcome to Lesson 43. My name is Danielle. It's great to be back. You may have joined me in Lesson 42 when we learnt how location and direction words can help us when giving and following directions. How did you go with your home task? I had a go at writing some directions for Lenny to help him when at the zoo. So I started at the entrance and I wanted to give him instructions of how to visit his friend Molly. So the instructions that I wrote down, I said step number 1 is to turn towards the snakes. Then I told Lenny to walk diagonally to get to the spiders. We had to walk down to the lizards and to keep going straight to get to the meerkats. Next, I had a go at drawing my own map of the zoo. I drew the entrance, the flower garden, the kiosk, the aquarium, the playground, the koala enclosure, the birds, the snakes, and the exit. Well done. Our learning intention today is to understand the direction words anti-clockwise, clockwise, left, right, forwards, and backwards. Now, some of these words might be new to you, or you may have heard or used them before. You'll notice on a clock that the hands always go in the same direction. We call this clockwise. Can you see how the second hand is moving in a clockwise direction? And when we talk about anti-clockwise, it goes the other way or the opposite way. So this is clockwise and this is anti-clockwise. Now, when we are learning our left and our right, a trick that I use to help me is to make an L with my hands. So if I was to make 2 L's with my hands, I'm going to trace them so you can see. So first, I'll do this hand, and then I'll do this hand. Now, which way is the L in the correct formation? This way. So this is our left hand and this is our right. You might like to try that at home. Often people have preferred hands when they write. I prefer using my right hand when I'm writing. Do you prefer your left or your right hand? When we talk about moving forwards, we go in this direction, and when we are talking about moving backwards, we go in this direction. Now, these are some of the words we're going to use today. Let's put them on the board. Left, right, clockwise, remember the same way as the clock. Anti-clockwise, the opposite way. Forwards. And the last word is backwards. Now we're going to play a game and I'm going to introduce my friend Rainbow Bear. Using these words and other location and direction words, I want you to stand up in a space where it's safe to move around and listen carefully. Now, Rainbow Bear is going to demonstrate too. First direction is to shake your hands to the left. Did you do this? Now, step forwards. Did you do what Rainbow Bear did? Now I want you to shake your hands above your head. Good try, Rainbow Bear. Now I want you to turn around in a clockwise direction. Well done, Rainbow Bear. Now I want you to put your hands behind your back. Did you do that? Now put up your right hand. Well done, Rainbow Bear. Now take a step backwards. Excellent. And the last direction, turn around anti-clockwise. Great job, everybody. Thank you, Rainbow Bear. Now, let's have a go at using these words to move our octopus to different positions on the grid. First, let's start octopus on the X, and we're going to give him directions to get to the swan. What would you say to octopus? I'm going to say move forwards 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to tell octopus to turn right. Now move forward 1 space. Well done. This time, let's move from the swan to the kangaroo. Can you see the kangaroo on the grid? That's right. There it is. Now, this time, let's move forwards 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, hang on. That's too far. Let's go backwards 1 space. Now what should we do? Let's turn anti-clockwise. Remember, anti-clockwise is the opposite way to the clock. Now octopus has to move forwards 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Now we're at the kangaroo. This time, let's move octopus from the kangaroo to the koala. Can you find the koala? Yes, the koala is under the giraffe. Okay, backwards 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Clockwise to face lizard. Forwards 1 space. 1. Turn clockwise. Forwards 1 more space. Now turn anti-clockwise. Forwards 2 spaces. 1, 2. Turn clockwise. And finally, forwards 1 space. Well done. Now octopus is on the koala. Thanks for your help, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Let's try this in another way. Have you seen a bee-bot before? We're going to program bee-bot by giving him directions to get to his hive on the grid. Now, before bee-bot can get to his hive, he needs to visit all 4 flowers to collect some pollen. Can you help me? Let's do this together. Now to start with, I'm going to place bee-bot on the yellow dot. Now we need to program bee-bot, so the directions that we can send him is forwards, backwards, left and right. After we've given him the directions, we need to press go. Are you ready to help? Let's give it a go. First, let's visit the yellow sunflower. How many spaces do we need to move forward? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to program bee-bot to go forwards, forwards, and forwards. Then we'll press go. Well done, Bebot. Now let's go to the pink gerbera flower. How many spaces forward and how many turns will we make? Let's work it out together. Now before we move, we have to clear. Then we're going to turn right. Let's program. Then we're going to go forwards. We're going to turn right again. Go forwards one more. And finally, forwards. And let's go. Well done, Bebot. Now let's go to the third flower. So Bebot needs to go forwards, then left, forwards, and finally forwards again. Off you go, Bebot. Well done, Bebot. You're nearly there. Just one more flower. Which one haven't we visited yet? That's right. It's the red gerbera flower. Let's work out together how we can get there. This time, let's move backwards. Let's work it out together. We'll clear Bebot. Then we're going to go backwards, one space. We're going to turn right, backwards again, and finally, backwards. Off you go, Bebot. Great job, Bebot. Now let's get you home to your hive. Let's clear Bebot. Now Bebot, it's time to get you back to your hive. How are we going to get there? Will we go forwards or backwards? Turn right or turn left? Let's work it out together. I think we'll go forwards this time. So Bebot, let's turn left. Move forward one space. Turn left again, and finally, forwards one space. Off you go, Bebot. Well done, Bebot. You made it to your hive after visiting all 4 flowers. Great job listening to directions. Your home task is to rule up your own grid, like this. Have a go at giving directions to move something from one position to another. You could use a counter or a toy or something you have at home. You might like to write down your instructions or tell them to someone in your house when they are available. Today, we have learnt how to understand the direction words left, right, clockwise, anti-clockwise, forwards, and backwards. We use these words to explain how to move from one place to another. Thanks for joining me, everybody. See you next time.